Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Today, I'm here with a dream. And this dream, another dream. Baby, I had a series of dreams last night. Like, I had so many dreams last night, y'all. Even if I was led to share them, it will be over the amount of videos that I post daily. That's how many dreams I had last night. As a given, I was asleep for a long time. Like, I slept for hours, then woke up and used the restroom and went back to sleep for hours again and woke up and I was like, it's time to get up and you know what I'm saying, get going. Okay. Anywho, in this dream, let me go ahead and pick up my phone. In this dream, I was watching some people play a game of chess. And in this game of chess, one of the people that was playing decides to sacrifice their queen. And I could feel their emotions as they were getting ready to do this. It's like he was like, he was basically just like trying to figure out, okay, I gotta do something. I gotta do it quick. And he was like, this one. And then as he touched it, he realized that's my queen. And he moved it. And he lost it. And then after he lost it, he carried on playing the game. However, at the end of the game, the king was blocked in, and there was no other piece that could maneuver to help the king the way the queen could. The scripture comes from 2 Maccabees 1:5. And listen to your requests and be reconciled with you, and not forsake you in an evil time. And now we are here praying for you. God said this message is for somebody. They made a mistake and they sacrificed their queen. God said they gonna regret that. And it may not come immediate. You know what I'm saying? Just like in his dream, even though he was very hesitant about sacrificing that piece, but he went ahead with it. Then he was like, I ain't gonna sweat it. I'll be all right. Everything gonna work out. But it didn't. And interesting enough, I'll say about this game, as I was looking at the board, I was like, I didn't see the queen on the board, nor did I see the queen along with the captured pieces. So it's not a situation where this queen was captured. I just feel like this is somebody, they just sacrificed their queen. And they didn't even replace the queen. Regardless if it's a situation where it could be like a man deciding that he didn't want a relationship. He didn't want a relationship no more. He didn't want a relationship in general. So he would prefer to mess around with a pawn instead of a queen. And because he chose the pawn, he wants to keep the pawn safe instead of the queen. He just let the queen push the queen away. So it's not the queen not captured. It's not a situation where the queen is in trouble. It's not a situation where the queen has everything is falling apart for her and nothing is going to work out. But it is a situation where when that king is in trouble and he called that pawn ain't going to be able to help him. He going to call his knights and the knights ain't going to be able to help him. He going to call the rooks and the rooks ain't going to be able to help him. And he going to be, y'all already know. SOL. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? What can you do? What can you do? And I feel like this will be a situation. God is saying this is somebody. Every time this person has ever needed this queen to come through for them, she did. And the fact that this person would actually sacrifice the queen for somebody that can't come through for them is hysterical in God's eyes. And you know, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's funny that the person's heart was broken. It's not funny that the queen was hurt. It's not funny that this man was hurt. But in the way that this is going, the dream was the queen wasn't hurt by this. The queen is not taking no loss. The queen is not going to be a situation where she out in the cold or she in a cell somewhere. She locked away and she captured by this person and they got to figure out how to get her back. No. It's a situation where the queen then, you know what I'm saying, she rolled out. God said rolled off the table and gone. Deuces. Okay? Queen gone. And he ain't going to be able to call on her to help him because he decided that she wasn't worthy of being a piece on the table. So when it gets to a time where somebody needs to go, and you know, the move that it was like a move where somebody would have had to go diagonal, and the rooks couldn't do it. The knights couldn't do it. Most of the pieces on the board was gone. Wasn't nothing left but pawns. Stuck like shook. God said this is somebody, but you know what I'm saying? They gonna find out. This is somebody that done messed around. They gonna mess around and find out. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we already know chess games can go on for a while. And this is not a situation where it's gonna be instant. But eventually this person is gonna get to a situation where they gonna need that queen. And she ain't gonna answer. She ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. She gonna be, you know what I'm saying? She rolled off the table and she went on about her business. It's like God said, too little, too late. But you know what I'm saying? And if this is the queen watching this video, pray for him. That's all you really can do. Because I just feel like even if it was a situation where you wanted to help this person, for you to turn back after this person dismissed you for a pawn, you would be disrespecting yourself. And that's real. That's really what it is. You would be disrespecting yourself. Why in the world would you be stressing yourself out and worrying yourself and doing, you know, doing all kind of crazy, you know, you running around like you crazy trying to help somebody that wouldn't help you? Why would you be doing all that? And they chose somebody that wouldn't even do half of what you do. God said, let them deal with it then. They better find somebody else to do it. And in this situation, ain't nobody else to do it. Because they decided they don't want no queen. They don't want no queen. That's fine. But they going to end up in a little sticky situation. Well, they going to need a queen. And they ain't going to have no queen to call on. And that's the message. And once again, God listens to the request. And he reconciled with you and not forsake you in an evil time. God is saying, like, when it come down to it, to whoever this woman is, God will never leave you. God will never leave you. And sometimes people be thinking that when God said that with this person, everything gonna be good and y'all gonna prosper and y'all gonna do well together and everything, if y'all separate, that everything gonna fall apart. Here's the thing. If you are not the one that rejected the other person, they rejected you. Well, you can't make them do nothing. You can't. And it's not going to be a situation where everything is going to fall apart for you just because of what they got going on. They decided to cut that cord. I'm thinking about the cord that they have at some wedding ceremonies where it's like one rope go around the husband, one go around the wife, and the other one for God. Like they decided to break away from that. That was their choice. That was their choice. Now, if they decide they, you know what I'm saying, are like the broom. Y'all jumped the broom. They decided to backtrack and step back over the broom, break the broom in half, give you the little piece, a little shrub. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want with it. And they take that other piece and throw it out the window. That's their business. That's their choice. But that don't mean everything about to fall apart for you. That doesn't mean everything, like the bad things are going to happen to you. And for somebody, God keep on, you know, itching me to say it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. For somebody, this person ain't even saved. You are. And because you say God's covering is over you, it ain't over them. And there have been situations and circumstances where this person could have ended up with all kind of havoc and mayhem happening to them. But because they were connected to you, they ain't have to worry about that. God said that covering is gone. Anywho, that's the message, y'all. That's the message. God said that covering is gone. They gonna be in a position, they gonna be in a situation where the pawn ain't gonna be able to help them. The rooks ain't gonna be able to help them. The knights ain't gonna be able to help them. They gonna be stuck like shook, and they gonna get captured. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And they ain't gonna be able to blame nobody but theyself.